Come all who will listen, come gather round here. I'll tell you a story while sipping a beer. A story of cars racing fast round the bend. A tale of a race with an exciting end. The racers, they lined up, the grid was all there. Smell of exhaust awash in the air. They waited there patient, formed up in a row. And when they saw green, every man he did go. Oh, great track of Dover, I'm coming on over. I'm gonna be champion today. I'll take on your best and put all doubts to rest when I hear the whole crowd shout hooray. Oh, great track of Dover, I'm coming on over. I'm gonna be champion today. I'll be the son of a gun, taking home #1 when I hear the whole crowd shout hooray. Miles the monster, ever standing sentry, protecting the field and judging each entry. There's no fiercer a golem you'll find anywhere, so be sure to wave when you see him there. Well, the race was a close one, the boys drove like hell, side by side near 3 wide as the checkered flag fell. It's the man Jimmy Johnson driving the 48 who took it at the line. Oh man, that race was great. Oh, great track of Dover, I'm coming on over. I'm gonna be champion today. I'll take on your best and put all doubts to rest when I hear the whole crowd shout hooray. Oh, great track of Dover, I'm coming on over. I'm gonna be champion today. Every eye in the place will be on first place when I hear the whole crowd shout hooray. One more to the flag. Great track of Dover, I'm coming on over. I'm gonna be champion today. I'll take on your best and put all doubts to rest when I hear the whole crowd shout hooray. Oh, great track of Dover, I'm coming on over. I'm gonna be champion today. I'll take on your best and put all doubts to rest when I hear the whole crowd shout hooray.
Need reliable electrical solutions you can count on? The UES group of companies has got you covered. From electrical installations and repairs through to all your compliance and tagging requirements, United Electrical and United Essential Solutions are here to help. Whether it's commercial electrical projects or home renovations, United Electrical can help make it happen. Need to secure your investment with an automatic gate? We can be there from the start of manufacturing right through to the final installation. We even offer excavation services to reduce the need to employ multiple trades. Need to get your electrical equipment tagged to meet compliance? Our United Essential Solutions team are here to help. Appliance tagging, emergency lighting, switchboard inspections, building compliance? Look no further than United Essential. UES Group is 100% Australian owned and operated. We pride ourselves on our customer service and commitment. Visit uestas.com.au or call 1-300-122-598 to learn more, or find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
If you love the thrill of racing but hate the risks, then buckle up. Everything Simulated is here to merge adrenaline with absolute safety. In a world where technology meets adrenaline, Everything Simulated is revolutionizing driver training with state-of-the-art simulators. From truck training to the thrill of motorsports, our simulators offer the most realistic experiences across all automotive applications. Gone are the days of endless bookwork and basic drills. Now it's all about hands-on, pulse-pounding action that prepares you for the real deal. Whether you're maneuvering a heavy mining vehicle or racing a high-speed car, our simulators, equipped with cutting-edge technology from leaders like SimRigs and TrackRacer, bring every nuance of the drive to life. And talk about making a mark. We're not just building simulators, we're fostering talent. From grassroots motorsports to professional series like the Aussie Outlaw GT3, sponsored by us, Everything Simulated is fueling dreams and careers. Ready to feel the excitement of the racetrack under your fingertips? Connect with us, and let's build your next simulator adventure together. Remember, we support those who support us. Join the Everything Simulated family, and let's race towards the future.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome back to round 4 of the UES Group Off Season Slam here at Dover Motor Speedway this week, and brought to you by the United Electrical and Essential Solutions for the OzOVals V8 Supercar Series. Our other sponsors, Everything Simulated, TWR Setups, 131 Web Radio Network, Scotch Race Fuels, and none other than Inside Lane Productions. Kobe Jordan in behind the cameras tonight. Myself, Paul Jackson in the booth, joined by James Watson and in the car as well. So how you going, James?
I'm going good, Paul. Really looking forward to this one. It's going to be quite an interesting race, with Dover being one of the fastest tracks on the schedule for the off-season slam. So it's a monster mile. It's put on plenty of great shows and a lot of real chaotic events. So honestly, it's just going to be tough just to survive and make it to the end.
Well, probably more of a favourite than Milwaukee Mile last week. But
Yep.
Last week we had Sean Signal go back-to-back for 2 wins in a row, and he's chasing his 3rd win streak to keep that one alive, with yourself, James, coming home in 2nd and Ryan Barber coming home in 3rd. So we'll be looking at those 3 guys tonight, but a little bit of a mix through the field there at the moment through practice times for everyone. So be interesting. We might have a new driver up on the podium tonight, possibly.
Yeah, Andy's sure figured out something alongside with Junior. They are a heck of a lot faster than anyone else. So, yeah, that is very fascinating to me.
Yeah, well, Ryan did have podium last week without Andy there, but we'll see if the boys can get both those cars up on the podium, and Adam Malone joining them on track as well tonight. But the championship coming into tonight, so Gary Wellman with a 3-point lead over yourself, James. So only a small gap there, doing pretty well. Matty Raymond in 3rd. Perry Starker's 4th. Sean Signal there with 2 wins under his belt, and down in 5th there. So, Todd Maxfield 6th. Lachlan Urquio in 7th. Ruben Phelps 8th. Ryan Barber and Andy Barber 9th and 10th. But keys to the race tonight. We'll get those ones up on the screens here at Dover. Braking precision and corner exit. So coming in, coming out. It's probably not too bad under brakes here. I did see a few guys getting a little bit loose on exit with their cars. Maybe getting on the accelerator a little bit too early once again.
And the next key is track position and clean air. As we know, Dover is a very difficult track to pass on. You can get side by side fairly easily, but because of you're basically jumping onto the front straightaway, it's very easy to slide up. So you always have to take it real easy when you're next to a car, because you don't know if you're going to have enough space to even survive off of the exit of the corner. So because of that, it's going to put passing at a premium. And don't even get me started about the error wash that these Gen 3 supercars love to put out.
And once more, tyre and brake management. So looks like I think earlier on we saw a bit of a chat about setups and bottoming out with the car as well. So not sure if that one got resolved earlier in the day, but watching
it hasn't.
Watching before, that front right seems to sit real low on track around those corners. So the front bumper is going to get a good scraping as well.
Yeah, the as you can imagine, the car is not built for a track like this, so it you can't really raise the right height enough to make it not bottom out on corner entry. So it's some fun we're all gonna have to put up with here.
Well, we aren't racing any lifted trucks, so air suspension in these bad boys. But practice has rolled over and we're into qualifying. Looks like Ryan Barber on his way out to set his qualifying lap times. So we'll see those times start rolling in shortly and see how everyone's going to grid up tonight. Not sure if you boys got picks done while I was away. Oh, that does not look like a very good outlap there for Junior. I think he might have binned that right before the lap maybe. So I don't know if he rolled over the start line there. Sean Signer on screen at the moment. Once again going for that trifecta. 3 race wins in a row. So yeah, I'm not sure if you boys got your picks in earlier on. But, we'll get our broadcast picks happening when we go race green flag. So everyone tuning in tonight at home, if you jump in the chat and drop your picks in there tonight. Perry Anastakis there on screen. Not sure whose paint job that one is. It's like a newish paint there. Lewis Baja updated his paint.
Interesting. I like it.
The black and white sort of checker almost on the front bumper and bonnet. It's pretty good. Shannon Wright leaving pit lane. Oh, not Brad Hilda. Sorry, not Shannon Wright tonight. So don't actually have Shannon Wright on track. So Brad Hilda doing it for the Everything Simulated team.
Yeah, I think a few others were mistaking him for Shannon during practice as well.
Usually only see one Everything Simulated car out there, so good to see another. And hopefully we'll get that team up and alive with a couple more cars on track together. Time slowly in. And James Watson currently sitting on top there. Fastest lap for qualifying. But still got 4 other drivers yet to bank times. Adam Malone, Matty Raymond, Gary Wellman and Andy Barber. As Adam Malone's out on track. And he's going to jump up to 4th with a 24.2. Wellman now out there as well. Good evening to Toycam88 joining the chat. And yeah, we did pick up Adam Malone running that purple paint, not green. Too many green cars out there, maybe. He's changed it up on us. We almost thought D-Mac was on track for a minute when I saw that car rolling out. We'll go to a quick ad break and we will come back with the Mike Gremlin Barber starting grid in just a moment, so don't go away.
Need reliable electrical solutions you can count on? The UES group of companies has got you covered. From electrical installations and repairs through to all your compliance and tagging requirements, United Electrical and United Essential Solutions are here to help. Whether it's commercial electrical projects or home renovations, United Electrical can help make it happen. Need to secure your investment with an automatic gate? We can be there from the start of manufacturing right through to the final installation. We even offer excavation services to reduce the need to employ multiple trades. Need to get your electrical equipment tagged to meet compliance? Our United Essential Solutions team are here to help. Appliance tagging, emergency lighting, switchboard inspections, building compliance, look no further than United Essential. UES Group is 100% Australian owned and operated. We pride ourselves on our customer service and commitment. Visit uestas.com.au or call 1300 122 598 to learn more, or find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Thanks for tuning in tonight on Inside Lane Productions for the UES Group Off Season Slam here at Dover Speedway. And we'll bring up the Mike Gremlin Barber starting grid. So taking pole is Gary Wellman alongside Adam Malone. James Watson and Parry Nastakis on the second row. Sean Signal and Brad Hilder on the third row. Ruben Phelps and Ryan Barber on the fourth row. Lewis Barger and Matty Raymond on the fifth row. And all by himself is Andy Barber at the back on the sixth row. Couple of cars yet to grid up in pit lane, but what's the predictions there from yourself, James, tonight? How's the car and track feeling?
Yeah, well, like I said, it gets you with the bottoming out and the tire wear, so truth be told, I really don't know how this one's gonna go tonight.
On predictions.
Yeah, a long run. Not too sure there on a long run, but we've got our picks. We'll start with yourself, James, before we get under green flag. So your pick for tonight?
I'm gonna go with Adam Malone. Fantastic qualifying effort tonight. I think he can stay up at the front and maybe convert to a win.
Well, that's a good pick there, and maybe a week off might have done a bit of justice in the new paint too. So we'll see how that one goes for Adam Malone tonight. Over to you, Kobe.
So I was looking on Sportsbet just before the race, and Sean Signori is paying 5-1 for the trifecta. So that's where my money's going to go on Siggy. Bring it home for me, brother. Over to you, Jacko.
5-1. They're pretty bad odds tonight, I think, and midfield there. So hopefully you come away with a nice win on that one, Cobes. But my pick for tonight goes out to Andy Barber, who scratched his qualifying, but he was fastest out there in practice. So hopefully he can make his way through the field. But we are now green flag racing here at Dover Motor Speedway, 110 laps, and the green flag is flown. Gary Wellman off to a good start. James Watson off to a good jump as well. Adam Malone dropping back to fourth. So caught napping on that outside maybe. Sean Signal up into third. Got some three wide in the background there as well.
Oh, that could only end well. Nothing bad ever happens at 3 wide at Dover.
Well, it flattened out pretty quickly there, so wasn't too bad. So everyone off to a good start. A few little gaps early emerging. Brad Hilder just giving the wall a bit of a kick out of two. So, Gary Wellman, James Watson got a nice little jump there over Sean Signal, Adam Malone and Brad Hilder. A little bit of breathing room there early on. It was a good start. Hopefully they can build on that. Brad Hilder looking for a move on Adam Malone on the inside there. And it's going to get that one done. Adam Malone coming back in hard into that corner, almost getting right in the rear bumper. But, managed to get on the brake on that one. Parry Nastakis and Lewis Barger in behind there, right on the back of Parry. Good to see Lewis back on track again as well. He's missing from a couple of these races. Diving to the inside there, looking for the pass. Perry's going to give him plenty of room there.
You know what else is going to really hinder passing? The outside lane, because boy, howdy, I tried going to the outside because I had a run on Gary. I have no idea how I kept the thing out of the wall. Like, I felt like I was suddenly on a rail heading straight for the turn 4 wall. I had to fully get off the gas, hit the brake. I thought for sure I was dying.
So some defensive driving if everyone holds that inside line. Going to be very hard to pass then. I guess the long flag runs will separate the boys from the men tonight. Who's going to look after those tyres? Who's going to be able to keep that pace going? And big slide job there for Adam Malone. Not Ryan Barber, sorry. Out of that turn. Almost into the wall. But just gave it a kiss there. They're trying to push that car pretty hard. Pash, bit of tongue maybe. gave it a lick and a flick.
Pop it.
We're going.
I don't know if you guys had that toy on Australia, but
I was going to say we're going from G-Rad to R18 show straight away tonight. 10 laps
and then
down.
back to G-rated, allegedly.
Yep. We've got to try and reduce the rating so we can get more viewers. 10 laps down of 110 here at Dover, so pretty good so far. What's the fuel load looking like, James? How many laps do you take?
Well, how it's looking is about 47, 48 laps. So this is looking like a 2-stop race if we do stay green.
Alrighty, well, that should be a good one to see. Hopefully we can get those green flag pit stops because we haven't had a lot of those in the short track off-season slam.
I don't think we've had one.
I don't think so either, to be honest. But hopefully we can get that tonight here at Dover.
And I feel like if we do get green flag stops, they won't be green flag for long. This is pound for pound the hardest pit road entry in all of NASCAR because you have a significant change in the banking having to drop down and see issues for Lewis.
Yeah, he just come out of 4 and gave that wall a pretty good smack. So I don't know if there's maybe thinking he might have got a bit of damage and he's just parked and towed that car back to pit lane.
And is officially retired.
Well, Dover's first victim there, unfortunately. We'll go to the 131 Retro Radio replay, and you can see that came out of 4 pretty hard into that wall.
Yeah, Miles claims his first victim.
Yep. Adam Malone making the pass on Brad Hilder as well, moving himself up to 4th. Started out in 2nd, dropped back a couple of spots, so he's slowly clawing his way back. We'll go to that 131 Retro Radio replay on that, and around the outside too. So if you can see that one, James, that's how you do the outside pass.
Well, nice to see it's possible.
Very clean there. I think there was probably a bit of leeway between drivers there, maybe, to make that pass done. I know it's not an easy task on that, so bit of driving respect there from drivers. But Gary Wellman checking out at the front there, 1.5 second gap back to James Watson in 2nd, who's then got another 2nd gap there back to Sean. So top three drivers getting a little bit of a split away from each other. All the rest of the field's in catch-up mode. Ruben Phelps having a pretty good run tonight in 7th. Interesting strategy there. So got the old crew chief in me here, Kobe Jordan, and sounds like there's a few drivers out there of fuel saving. So I think James mentioned the 47, 48 laps maybe to a tank, which would make it a 2-stopper. If they can try and stretch that out a bit, it's still going to be a hard ask to maybe save about 9 laps there and try and make it 1-stopper. So
yeah. Oh, Brad Hilder in the wall.
It's going to give Perry Starks the inside run on Hilder, and he's going to make that pass nice and clean. So maybe that's why there's some tactics there from the Barbers. Had the pace out there out the front, but opting for a bit of a different strategy maybe on fuel saving with the other TWR boys, SRM boys, I should say. Sponsor of TWR setups.
Yeah, and if there's any track where a fuel save strat will significantly work, it's going to be here, because of the fact that, you know, again, it's a hard pit road entry to get on, and then if you do make it in successfully, you're at 35 miles per hour, a eternity it feels like going down pit road. So you will likely lose a lap and a half, 2 laps under a pit stop. So it'd be a huge advantage that you think they would be able to keep with the fuel mileage, but we'll see. You know, it depends on the tire life and how much of a difference that makes if we do end up staying green.
Well, saving fuel will definitely be saving tire, and we'll probably be able to catch that if they decide to go and work out that strategy is not going to play out too well later in the race. And we'll probably see those times and those gaps close up. So, at the moment, Ruben Phelps moving up to 6th spot over Brad Hilder. Ryan Barber looking on the inside there, not quite able to get the run through as Brad just closes that door. So he's going to have to sit back, look for that door to open again. And that's actually opened the door for Matty Ray to come through on Ryan Barber. Nice
Yeah, a bit of a
there
train starting to form.
Brad's looking for the inside on Phelps again. He's going to get up alongside. Going to be a drag race down the back straight. Front straight. He's still alongside there. He's not going to be able to wash up, and had to wipe out a little bit of speed there. Matty Ray getting a huge draft coming into the 3. He's going to get the outside run on Brad. Ooh. They're crossing back and forth here. Looking for that door to open.
Alrighty, I just got the 50% tire warning.
50% at lap 29. So that's 58, but probably not going to make that on fuel, maybe. So
Not even close. At least for most of us, at any rate.
and that gap there from Wellman out the front's closed up to under half a second now to James, and that gap to Sean Signal behind as well is closed up. So, front pack grouping up again. So maybe the strategy from the race leaders coming in to play a bit more now to what he can't do out there. Ooh. So thought you were clear there. You had a pretty good bit of space there, James.
Until I got a little shot in the shorts, that kind of made that irrelevant.
Sean Signal moving up into second. On the hunt for Wellman. He wants that back-to-back wins for 3 in a row. Starting to space out here between Phelps, Matty Ray, Brad Hilda, and the Barbers. And the pass from Matty Ray. Just running wide right up to the wall there from Brad Hilda. So those tyres are probably screaming at the moment if he's had the 50% warning as well. Dove to the inside and looks like he traded that place back once again with Ryan Barber. Oh, and we're in thought we were in a 3 wide moment there, and Wellman go to the 131 retro replay on that one. Let's have a look what happened here. So the race leader almost in a sandwich, and
yeah, he just checked up so much, and I just could not hit the brakes in time.
Got a little bit of damage on that front left now on that car as well. So dropping back to 5th, and he's going to bring that one down pit lane. So Wellman into pit lane. Didn't hear anything on comms in response from that either. So maybe not happy about how that one played out. But not a lot of room on these tracks either. And that front bumper just popped back out to place. So we're getting a few pit stops coming in now. James coming into pit lane as well. With a lock up on the brake to check that car up to speed at entry. The good thing these cars have is the pit speed limiter that you can engage. Oh, Brad Hilda hard into the wall there. Getting up there in the dirty side of the track. He's going to drop back behind the Barbers, but he's looking for that inside run. We're going 3 wide again almost. Andy Barber coming through. Junior. And the Barbers getting into each other. And Sean Signal, your race leader, now coming into pit lane. So seeing some green flag pit stops happening. Adam Malone, your new race leader at the moment, 41 into 110.
25-68 was the percentages.
Well, could have squeezed another few laps out of those before they blew. I mean, if you're not popping tyres, then what are you doing? Obviously not burnouts.
Feels like we're doing a burnout.
Well, Perry and Stark is chasing down Adam Malone at the moment, just under half a second gap there. So Perry having a great run as well. But, Sean Signal there coming out of pit lane as Ruben Phelps comes by. He's going to join in between Matty Ray and Phelps. Going to have those fresh tyres. So we'll see some quick laps coming out there if he can get through the traffic. Wheelman back out on track as well. So 2 laps down for Sean Signal, Gary Wellman, James Watson through that early pit stop. The other guys able to save a little bit of fuel, go a few more laps. So see there, Gary Wellman, the first to jump.
That was send and a half right there.
Oh
boy.
Oh, he's gone. It's going to bring the yellow out. Good save there from Andy Barber, but they threw that flag very early. And the bumpers are just falling apart on his car. Front bumper just fell off. The rear bumper just fell off. I'm waiting for the bonnet to fly off and the rear spoiler, and you had the little wiggle there, and then unfortunate, not enough room, and around she went there. And there goes the rear bumper and front bumper, sorry, and then the rear bumper coming off. It's just wobbling there, and he's like, "Here you go, Junior, pick that up for me." That's going to bring out a caution, so probably not what our race leaders wanted, because they're going to be down a couple of laps now.
Yeah, we're all going to have to take the wave around, but we're still going to be 1 lap down.
Well, yeah, very unfortunate there for that. It's definitely shaking up the whole race now. Sean Signal with the lucky dog on that one. But while we're under caution, we'll go to a quick ad break, and we'll come back with you in just a minute.
Need reliable electrical solutions you can count on? The UES group of companies has got you covered. From electrical installations and repairs through to all your compliance and tagging requirements, United Electrical and United Essential Solutions are here to help. Whether it's commercial electrical projects or home renovations, United Electrical can help make it happen. Need to secure your investment with an automatic gate? We can be there from the start of manufacturing right through to the final installation. We even offer excavation services to reduce the need to employ multiple trades. Need to get your electrical equipment tagged to meet compliance? Our United Essential Solutions team are here to help. Appliance tagging, emergency lighting, switchboard inspections, building compliance? Look no further than United Essential. UES Group is 100% Australian owned and operated. We pride ourselves on our customer service and commitment. Visit uestas.com.au or call 1300 122 598 to learn more. or find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle.
I wanted to.
Alrighty, welcome back, everyone. The green flag flies once more for the UES Group Off Season Slam at Dover Speedway. Adam Malone taking us to the green flag. Getting a nice jump there. Perry Anastakis second. Ruben Phelps third. Matty Raymond fourth. Getting a little bit of a breakaway there. Ryan Barber up into the top five. Brad Hilda missing the front bumper still on his car. Looks like he can get that one fixed.
Oh, and they're wrecking again.
The yellow flag's out once more. Again, Andy Barber and Brad Hilda getting into that one. We'll check the 131 Retro Radio replay just to see what happened there. And I don't want to make comment on that one. If there was a little bit of retaliation maybe or a return serve. But we'll let that one lie for now. We'll let the admins work out that one later on. It's going to give Sean Signal another wave around. Lucky dog. He'll get back on the lead lap. And then Gary Wellman, James Watson going to be chasing, hoping for another caution each to get another wave around. And looks like a few more ducking into pit road there, just getting a little splash, see if they can get an edge over Adam Maloney. Stays out. And there's the wave round for Sean Signal, so he'll be happy with that one, getting back on the lead lap. We'll see if we can get someone up in the booth maybe while we're under caution. We'll have to make it a quick chat. Maybe let's grab Ruben Phelps. We'll grab him. Ruben, you got a copy?
Hello, yes I do.
How's it going out there tonight?
I'm not spinning, so that's a good start.
Well, yep, that is a good start. Sitting up there in third at the moment. Been having a pretty good run, keeping out of trouble. How's the car feeling?
Yeah, no, it feels not too bad. It's just hard to manage exactly what to do when it comes to these races when it's just on the edge of the field both times, but so far so good at the moment.
Well, hopefully can keep that going, keep moving forward, and we'll be chatting to you again come the end of the race.
I might, who knows, I might end up crossing the line backwards in this rate and the way this little short oval series has gone. So make it a bit different.
Well, if you can get a podium in reverse, it's a pretty good way to finish a race, isn't it?
I might as well just go backwards in general. It's a better way to go.
But then we'd be adding laps back on for you for the rest of the race. You'd be going down laps, driving in reverse. Anyways, we'll wish you luck for the rest of the race, and we'll chuck you back up with the boys.
Cheers.
And it was Ruben Phelps. So a little quick chat there. Not a lot of time with short tracks to have a chat with our drivers. But, pace car lights are already off. Everyone's formed up. Adam Malone once again taking us to the green flag. And Ruben Phelps alongside there. Pace car off. 54 laps into 110. So we're reaching that halfway mark now. So we'll see if anyone can if anyone's going to do that fuel strategy. I don't know if anyone made 55 laps on fuel before. We'll see if that strategy can come out. And
wow. Well, that's disappointing. I mean, what an incredible save by Junior there. Amazing to not bring out a caution on that one. A great drive from the 05.
Yeah, things getting a little bit hot at Dover at the moment. Don't want to be throwing that ban hammer around, giving people weeks off. So hopefully the boys can keep their cool.
Short tracks, short temper.
Oh, yes. Looks like Gary Wellman's got by Adam Malone. So he's at the front of the pack. He's got his lap back, but he's still got to make it around the track to tag onto the back of the field and then get through it. So if he can stay there, and if we do get another caution, that'll be a good thing for James.
Indeed.
Just got to stay out of trouble there. So avoid anything that comes. Get that lucky dog. If we get another yellow, and we'll have our drivers back on the lead lap once more. Sean Signor now looking for the pass on the inside. Brad Hilda, Ryan Barber coming through. Matty Ray couldn't quite close the door, so Sean Signal's going to come through on the inside of Matty Ray as well. Junior not quite got the run there. And looks like Andy Barber coming out of pit road now. Bit of room there for everyone to get by on the outside. Let's see. Adam Malone, 1.2 second gap over Phelpsy at the moment. And Sean Signal trying to close that gap. Further second back. Brett Hilda into the wall. Hard again. And that exit. Parry Starks is going to have the run. And he's going to make that pass through.
Yeah, we've definitely reached a lull in the action now. I think we're in hardcore fuel save for a lot of cars out here right now.
Well, we'll see if anyone can make that halfway mark with the fuel save, but I don't know if the front is trying to do that or not, if they're still just on the go. Just watching the heated moment here at the moment between Brad Hilda and Andy Barber.
You wonder if Brad's just looking in his mirror going, he's just driving there menacingly.
On the plus side, Ryan Barber to the inside on Matty Raymond. He's going for the pass down the front straight into turn 1, side by side, and he's going to make that pass on the inside. Matty Ray just scraping the wall coming out, and it's going to give Junior the clear. James Watson looking for the inside now to Matty Ray. But, not quite able to get in there.
Yeah, I'm not really looking to make any moves. No need getting involved in a lead lap battle.
Yeah, well, when you got a bank on that lucky dog and a caution, you still got to try and stay out of trouble anyway as well. So
Yep.
unless you've got that raw speed and pace, which looks like Wellman's got at the moment, and pulled away from Adam Malone, so he's on the chase down for the back of this pack at the moment. Sean Signal moving up into second, getting the pass done on Phelps. Lap 70 of 110 here at Dover Motor Speedway for the UES Group Off Season Slam, United Electrical and Essential Solutions, OzOVals V8 Supercar Series. Thanks to our other sponsors, Everything Simulated, TWR Setups, 131 Web Radio Network, Scotcher Race Fuels, and Inside Lane Productions. And for everyone tuning in, we have the BMG 600. I think that's next weekend. So, James, if you got a little bit more info on that one, you can maybe share with us. I'm just trying to find it myself.
I am unfortunately unable to locate the information on the race at this current moment in time.
That's all right. Let me have a look here. If I scroll back a little bit, I think I should have some of that here. So, just want to get the sponsors and everything right. So on the 14th of November, the BMG 600, and I think it's actually in the announcement. So the Burling Motor Group 600 at Talladega. The Gen 3 Supercars open setups, 226 laps of super speedway goodness, with stage breaks at 56, 112, and 226, with the choose rule in play as well. So I'm guessing that's the starting lane, which lane you want to start from, which is one of the NASCAR rules, with live race control broadcast here on Inside Lane Productions. But the side to this one, the Burling Motor Group, we have a massive prize pool on offer for this race. So first place winner for the Burling Motor Group 600 at Talladega will take home a nice $350 prize win. Second place with a $250, third place $200, fourth $120, and fifth an $80 prize win. So nice little cash prize there for those. So if you haven't already, watch out for that one next week on the 14th. And yeah, register your interests on the Discord here for the OzOVals V8 Supercar series. We'll have a link to that one at the end of the broadcast. And hopefully we'll get a full field for that.
Oh, there's a little bit of a hip check. The rivalry renewed. And in case you're wondering why I have fallen to the back of the pack, you're currently looking at why.
Right, well, Phelps under pressure there from Ryan Barber at the moment for third place. So Ryan Barber showing that pace now that he hadn't practiced earlier. And the door open there, but just going to close up on exit. So not quite enough room there for Ryan. Going early into the corner there, but just dropping off the apron. And losing a little bit of momentum there. James?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm watching the battle on the broadcast feed when I can easily just look out on my windshield and watch it. Probably a lot safer that way.
I think it would be. Ryan now got that inside run on Phelps alongside. Phelps are getting pretty close to the wall there. And on the roof cam there for Matty Raymond. So Ryan Barber's going to make that pass now. And moves himself up into third. So it looks like the looks like the hard charge there from Wellman. It's been caught up again by the race leader Adam Malone. So couldn't hold on to those tires, and that's going to set Wellman back a lap again. And showing lots of excitement.
Don't worry, guys. Whenever I need a caution, we never get it. So we're guaranteed to go caution-free here for the rest of the way.
We will. Sean Signor making the pass on Adam Malone for the race lead now as well. Adam getting pretty close to the wall there, and once more on the front straight. But Sean Signor taking over the race lead, 85 into 110. And you can see how far back there. Almost the whole straight for Sean Signor and Adam Malone back to Ryan Barber. All right, Sean Signor now half a second checking out on Adam Malone. Looks like maybe a bit of tyre saving there, and now he's got the run over Adam. And we've just got a train of cars behind. Ryan Barber, Ruben Phelps, Matty Raymond, Parry Anastakis, Brad Hilder, James Watson on the inside there.
Yeah, we're really getting racy here in this second pack right now.
I was going to say how much fuel are we going to make that second stop, or are we going to be good to the end here? But well, you're looking a bit racy there with everything going on that pack. I don't want you to check that just yet. So
I'm good to go on fuel.
good to the end. So,
Yep.
alrighty. Wonder if our race leaders up the front will be the same or not. Ryan Barber trying to chase down his teammate Adam Malone. Southern Stars boys in P2 and P3 at the moment. Adam Malone trying to hang on there with Sean Signal. He's closed that half-second gap up again with the draft. So he's not letting Sean slip away too easily. Ooh, Phelpsy on the inside of Ryan Barber at the moment. Trying to make that pass. Ryan's got a bit of a drive on the outside there.
And I am once again getting out of the blast radius.
A little bit of smoke there coming off the wall from Brad Hilder, but no kaboom, so I think you're pretty safe. Phelps, you getting that pass done back on Ryan Barber. Back into that podium spot. Been a pretty good race here at Dover for the most part. So he's had some nice green flag pit stops in our first stint. $95 of 110 now. Those laps ticking down. 15 to go this time round. And third place, the fight is on at the moment. Ruben Phelps, Ryan Barber, Matty Ray just off the back there of Ryan Barber. So, ooh. Getting pretty close there to the wall for Matty Ray and a little bit of a swerve off it. Looks like Adam Malone just starting to lose the back of Sean Signal as well. Almost a second gap there. I think the tyres might be gone there on Adam Malone, maybe just dropping out of that.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how much longer a lot of these tires are going to last. We're getting into the danger zone here.
Well, hopefully we won't see any meatballs with a few laps remaining, because that would really shake things up. Maybe that +1 lap might become +1 lap for the rest of the field, James.
Yeah, possibly here.
Well, we'll see who's burnt up their stuff, or who's going to be able to make it last. But, once more, that thing's getting very close here. Phelps, Barber, Raymond. Everyone wanting that bottom step on the podium. Junior just coming off the wall a little bit, and Matty Ray to the outside. He's going to have to do it hard around the outside. Oh, smacked the wall. Hilda followed in behind, but he's cleared him around the outside. Matty Ray up into 4th.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see Junior falling off so much. I figured he was doing a lot better of a job tire saving than the rest of us.
Ooh, well, there's the first meatball, Adam Malone. 101 of 110. So Adam Malone, second place, coming into pit lane for tyres. So this is really going to shake things up now for our leaderboard at the moment.
Who's going to join him now?
Not you, James. Not you.
I'm doing all I can. I'm just putting and chugging along, but we're still going here.
Well, Sean Signal's got a nice 4-second gap now back to Ruben Phelps. And with that pit stop, 4 tyres, Adam Malone dropping to 9th from 2nd. So, unfortunate ending to the race there for Malone. Was looking strong for a podium.
Yeah, even dominant at times. Yeah, look at the 144 Anostakis has come out of nowhere.
He's looking for a bit of a check on the inside there of Barber, but not quite close enough to make a move. And he's going to get up on the inside there. Oh. James, what's in a meatball?
Well, that's unfortunate.
Those tyres couldn't hold on much longer, and looks like Ryan Barber into pit lane. No meatball there. So maybe fuel? Can Sean Signal hold out there? Or can Ruben Phelps hold on? Or Perry Nastakis, who's moving his way up into 3rd now, getting a pass done on Matty Raymond. You know, podiums are changing very quickly here, and we've got 3 laps to go. Two laps to go. Sean Signal out the front. Only a 2-second gap now back to Phelps, so he's definitely trying to save some stuff there. White flag is flown, so looking good for the hat trick. And check a flag. Sean Signal, 3 wins in a row for 4 races. Sean Signal coming home, your race winner here for round 4 at Dover Motor Speedway. We'll get the unofficial results up in just a moment. We'll stay with Sean and we'll let him have his celebratory burnout for that race win. Just having a little bit of a blinking moment there, but post-race, so maybe not even enough fuel. More smoke in pit lane with Phelpsy putting on a show down pit road in reverse. And That's nicely done there for Phelpsy. He's been practicing that one all week. But we'll go to a quick ad break and we'll come back with our results and podium in the booth in just a moment, so stay tuned.
If you love the thrill of racing but hate the risks, then buckle up. Everything Simulated is here to merge adrenaline with absolute safety. In a world where technology meets adrenaline, Everything Simulated is revolutionizing driver training with state-of-the-art simulators. From truck training to the thrill of motorsports, our simulators offer the most realistic experiences across all automotive applications. Gone are the days of endless bookwork and basic drills. Now it's all about hands-on, pulse-pounding action that prepares you for the real deal. Whether you're maneuvering a heavy mining vehicle or racing a high-speed car, our simulators, equipped with cutting-edge technology from leaders like Simrigs and Track Racer, bring every nuance of the drive to life. And talk about making a mark. We're not just building simulators, we're fostering talent. From grassroots motorsports to professional series like the Aussie Outlaw GT3, sponsored by us, Everything Simulated is fueling dreams and careers. Ready to feel the excitement of the racetrack under your fingertips? Connect with us, and let's build your next simulator adventure together. Remember, we support those who support us. Join the Everything Simulated family, and let's race towards the future.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a Rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
Need reliable electrical solutions you can count on? The UES group of companies has got you covered. From electrical installations and repairs through to all your compliance and tagging requirements, United Electrical and United Essential Solutions are here to help. Whether it's commercial electrical projects or home renovations, United Electrical can help make it happen. Need to secure your investment with an automatic gate? We can be there from the start of manufacturing right through to the final installation. We even offer excavation services to reduce the need to employ multiple trades. Need to get your electrical equipment tagged to meet compliance? Our United Essential Solutions team are here to help. Appliance tagging, emergency lighting, switchboard inspections, building compliance? Look no further than United Essential. UES Group is 100% Australian owned and operated. We pride ourselves on our customer service and commitment. Visit uestas.com.au or call 1-300-122-598 to learn more. Or find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Alrighty, welcome back everyone, and thanks everyone tuning in from home tonight for round 4 of the UES Group Off Season Slam at Dover Motor Speedway. And we'll bring up our results for round 4. And first place, 3 wins from 4 races now. Back-to-back wins, Sean Signal. Second place, Ruben Phelps finding himself up onto the podium finally. And Perry Nastakis joining on the podium as well for a third place finish. Matty Raymond 4th, Brad Hilda 5th, and then Gary Wellman, Adam Malone, Ryan Barber, James Watson, and Andy Barber. Your top 10 with Lewis Barger in 11th. But we've got our podium up in the Everything Simulated booth, and kicking off third place, we got Perry Nastakis. How are you going, Perry?
Yeah, good, Paul. Good result. Surprising, but good. It was a great race. It was a fantastic race out there.
looks like you had a nice clean run tonight, and had some pace out there, and just stayed out of trouble, and obviously looked after the tyres and everything on the car. And those last few laps, you came from nowhere and come through for a podium.
Yeah, I mean, I did a run earlier in the day, and I knew the tyres wouldn't last much more than 50 laps. And it was going to be close for a one-stopper. So from lap 1, I was clutching and taking care of those tyres. We got some yellows, which threw the strategy out, but the last run, you had to do the same. So a bit of homework worked. But Matty did panic a little bit. He sort of let me through to the podium. He thought his tyre was going to blow, but my tyre was much worse. But I'll take it.
Well, you take them where you can get them, and looking at that there, stint 57 laps, so done a pretty good job there to look after those tyres without a meatball.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing, I just wanted to stay out of trouble, right? So I gave everyone room, everyone that wanted to chew their tyres, let them through, and save fuel hanging behind people, and it paid off. It was good.
Yeah, well, sometimes that's a pretty good strategy, and look where you finish. So pays off at times, been nice and clean, and just doing your own thing, and can be rewarding.
Yeah, no, thanks, Paul. It's good.
Well, good race there tonight for you, Parry. Podium, 3rd place, and we'll give you a shout out to your sponsors and anyone else you'd like.
No sponsors, just Kobe, Paul, James. Thank you for putting all this on. It's great stuff. Good to be back. I took a bit of a sabbatical there, reset the mind, and I'm glad to be back.
Alrighty, well, thank you, Parry, and well done tonight. 3rd place at Dover, and hopefully we'll get you up in the broadcast booth a little bit more. We got another 4 races to go, so we might see you on the podium again. So we'll pass off now to James for 2nd place.
Yes, sir. Ruben, James in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sure do.
Well, it was a heck of a run for you. Take us through your night.
Just a busy, chill, full evening, really. Had to look after that fuel. You sort of had to watch the fuel and tyres a bit in this race, so sort of made driving styles a little bit different for everybody.
Yeah, what was that like trying to navigate that, especially that long green flag run at the end, trying to keep the fuel in the car and the tires underneath you?
It wasn't too bad, actually, because I did a massive 30 or just over 40 lap run in the practice session, and I sort of realised something then, sort of do it. I wasn't the fastest for sure. Well, I could be if I wanted to, if I tried, but I knew they wouldn't obviously look after the right front because that seemed to be the worst tyre. But when I saw the fuel, I thought, okay, there's 50 laps, or it seems like there was 50 laps on the tank, and usually in these cars you can sort of save quite a bit. So I went with the alternative with the tyre saving and the fuel, and of course we got that caution on lap 40, so that sort of changed it up and sort of humming and hurrying there, but you still had to sort of do that pit stop after that 40 lap run. But another caution that sort of played with a few people's minds again, so I stuck with it and I just sort of did what I needed to do, and I could have gone a couple laps earlier, but I still finished the race with 0.2 left in the tank, so I probably couldn't have gone a couple laps earlier, to be honest.
Yeah, then you had another fantastic classic battle with Ryan Barber there for a good chunk of that final run.
Yeah, we've definitely got, it must be the 05, 06 magnet tyres. They can't decide which one they want.
Yeah, no kidding. But once again, another great run for you here tonight. Any sponsors, plugs, and shout-outs you'd like to give?
Well, I haven't done one for a while. Of course, James with TWRS, of course, Scotch's Race Fuels, Cut 6 Sticker Co., And our two charities are TS Treats Australia and Australia Alopecia, and our other sponsor, Moondog, that I forgot. And of course, you guys for putting the broadcast on and the series together.
Alrighty, well, we appreciate you, Ruben, and hopefully we're talking to you again next week.
Exactly, and of course, SRM, you can't forget about the team, can we?
Absolutely not. All right, there's our second place finisher, and back to Paul for our race winner.
Alrighty, thank you, James. And, well, he's done it again. 3 wins in a row. Sean Signal. How you going, Sean?
Doing good, man. How you guys doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Had a nice quick night tonight. So plenty of green flag racing, a couple of cautions that changed up the strategy a little bit. It's all about you at the moment. How are you doing? You've 3 wins now.
Yeah, 3 in a row. Didn't think I had the pace or the car to get it actually in practice. I felt a little slow in practice, but I guess the way I was driving the track was really suited for the fuel run and the tire saving, and pretty slow over the first 10 laps. The first run I caught James and Gary. Feel bad for them. They got some contact once I got around them both, and they were definitely the other 2 fastest guys out there. And of course we all pit under green and all lost our laps and got stuck a lap down. And with the yellows really didn't work in our favor, but definitely was the lucky one and got my laps back, and just found myself running up front towards the end of the race and got around Adam, and it was smooth sailing from there. I had enough fuel, I had enough tires, and kind of felt like everybody was saving a little too much on the fuel end and really cost them a lot of time there towards the end. But Ruben almost caught me, finished 2 seconds behind me. A couple more laps, I think he would have had me.
Well, lucky indeed for yourself. Those cautions fell your way, and two lucky dogs got you back on the lead lap and secured the win. So it's looking a bit rough there with those with those cautions. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to get that job done tonight, but luck had it, and went your way, and another win. So it doesn't always fall that way for us, but so happened for you tonight.
No, for most definitely. When I was sitting there 2 laps down, I was praying just to get back on the lead lap, never mind win the race. And to get those back fairly quickly and put me in position to where I could win the race was pretty lucky. And it was also just bad luck the other way for those other fellas that got stuck and trapped a lap down there at the last yellow. And I felt like it would have been a different race if I had those 2 guys chasing me with fresh tires and a lead lap car just like mine. And just smooth sailing from there. I want to, just give thanks to everybody racing clean out there. I feel like it was a really clean race out there from start to finish, and was a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely hard luck there for Gary Wellman and James Watson. But anyways, we'll give you a shout out. Hopefully we've got you got something prepared for us this week. Catch us off, see what you've got.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it PG this week and just shout out. I want to shout out Kobe, shout out you guys in the booth, shout out my sponsors, Burst Cloud, Raw Rolling Papers. I want to shout out UES Group for sponsoring the series, making it happen, and shout out those SRM boys for hanging out with me in the Discord and making it fun.
Alrighty, well said. Thanks, Sean, and that's your race winner for round 4 of the UES Group Off Season Slam here at Dover Motor Speedway. So what a night that was, James. He had some good green flag running to start off with, and even a green flag pit stop there, but those cautions, as Sean said, obviously fell and upset the flow for our leaders a little bit.
Yeah, it sure did, but it definitely gave us a really interesting race with a lot of unpredictability. The tires and the fuel really made it a crapshoot there at the end. So it's, I'm sure it definitely had everyone on the edge of their seat for that one.
Alrighty, well, drivers on the edge of their seat and everyone at home too, more than likely. So thanks for tuning in tonight, everyone at home, for round 4. But next week we move on, round 5, and we are at Richmond Raceway. So it's going to be another good one. And thank you to our sponsors. So UES Group, Everything Simulated, TWR Setups, 131 Web Radio Network, Scotch Race Fuels, and Inside Lane Productions, putting on the show once more for everyone at home. And for everyone else, don't forget the BMG Berling Motor Group 600 coming up on the 14th. So it's actually next month. I thought it was coming up this month, actually. So I might have to check the calendar on that bad boy. I thought it was next month. But anyway, so yeah, everyone get your sets going and yeah, get the team going, and hopefully we can have a big, strong field for that one. But for now, thanks for tuning in once again this week. Thanks, Kobe, James, myself, Paul in the booth, and we'll catch you all next week.